It's funny. I've been doing these videos for a little bit over a year now. It was something to break me out of my comfort zone. And I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd ever be on TV. And it's something that was like special for me, but I don't think I could have done it if I wouldn't have started doing the videos. So let's talk about it. Hi, if you don't know who I am, I'm Chris Burns. I represent Techie Gurus. It's a company for small businesses. We do cybersecurity, we do risk management, we do IT management. We want to help revolutionize the way that you look at IT and also change the way and modernize the way that you look at IT and help your business. And to do that, I had to break out of my comfort zone. This video is going to be pretty much minimal editing. It's going to be just my reaction to being on TV and just the last year, because quite frankly, I couldn't have done that without being pushed by Angie, my wife, and the rest of the team here to make videos, to push ourselves, to put them out every week. And for more than a year, we have. Some videos get a lot of views, some don't. And I'm still trying to figure out the formula. I stand in front of this. I try to be myself. I'm authentic. I don't present something that's fake. Sometimes you're going to see me with more energy. Sometimes you're going to see me with less energy. Right now, we just got a new dog, and I'm a little tired because we're trying to figure that situation out with him. But it was something that was really special for me. So let's dive into how it happened. So I was walking to my car on February 7th. I just finished my day. I was going to do a little bit more at home, but I was leaving the office and I was going home. And Connor, one of my guys, reaches out to me and says, "Hey, look, I think we got a good opportunity. We should talk right away." I'm like, "Cool, all right." And Nick from Channel Ford called, and he said that he was looking for somebody just to speak on doing a home IoT or Internet of Things video and about cybersecurity. And I was all over it. I was like, "Cool, awesome. Give me the information." So we use Teams. So he sent me the message. I called Nick back when I got to my house, and we had a good 15-minute conversation. And we set it up for for the following Thursday. Now this is right before the Super Bowl, so I don't know what to expect. There was no script. There's no questions that I was given. It was just like, look, we're going to show up, we're going to shoot and whatnot. So Wednesday, I just confirmed that they're going to be there on Thursday, and he's like, "Yeah, we'll be there." Cool. About 8:30 Thursday morning, they showed up. We had to figure out a place in our office where to shoot effectively. I guess conference rooms don't really go well on TV. So we ended up shooting in the tech office. And it's funny because it's tech office, so there's stuff everywhere. And we try to keep it clean, but we're prepping hardware, we're doing other things in there, so sometimes it gets a little messy. But anyway, so we chose one of my tech's desks. He was actually out at a client, and we kind of we sit down. They put the light on me, so I got this big bright light, and it starts off with, "Hey, we're just gonna have a conversation." I'm like, "Yeah, except there's a big light in front of me," which if you watch my videos, I have a light too as well, so it's something I'm kind of used to, but this thing was bright. So we go through the interview, and it's about 20-25 minutes. So what you see on TV really is very small snippets of what we talked about. And then afterwards, while the camera guy was shooting some B-roll footage of like a network storage device, we were talking, we were having a good conversation back and forth about just cybersecurity, about business, about things like that. And it was a really cool experience. Super cool guys. It was something I'll never forget. And they told me that it was going to run on the day after the Super Bowl. So I'm getting all pumped. I'm like, all right, cool. And they said that we may see a commercial during the Super Bowl announcing it, because obviously the Super Bowl is on NBC this year. So, Local 4 being an NBC affiliate, we thought it was going to be on there. So it comes to Sunday, and I'm watching the Super Bowl at a friend's house, and we didn't see the commercial. I'm like, all right. So I'm all set. It's supposed to run 6:30 in the morning, right? So I'm all pumped, all excited. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to set this. We use internet TV, YouTube TV, so it's something that we can record. So we set recordings, and I'm ready to go. So Monday morning I wake up. I'm up early. I'm up at 5 something. So I watch it at 6:30. I'm going to be, my days get start late, but I don't see it. And I'm like, okay, not sure what's going on. I'm like, whatever. Maybe they just had to push it. We had the Canadian thing going on. We had Russia and Ukraine kind of picking up. Obviously, the Super Bowl was the day before with Stafford and whatnot, so they pushed it. Well, every day that week, I watched the 6:30, And I recorded it, and after like 2 days, I'm like, whatever, I'll watch it later. So I just watched the recording later, and I never saw it. And I'm like, okay. But I didn't want to be that guy that would reach out and be like, okay, well, when is it going to show? So Thursday, finally I sent text, and I'm like, hey, Nick, when's this going to run? I'm just kind of curious. I didn't know if I missed it. And I didn't get text back. So I'm like, okay, whatever. We go into the weekend, and Angie's watching the Olympics, and suddenly, boom, there is about the Defenders on Tuesday, and I'm like, well, that's going to be the piece. So Nick texted me back on Monday and said, hey, it's going to run tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, we saw that. It's awesome. And then Tuesday morning was cool. We sat there and watched it. It was funny because it ran at about 6:40-ish in the morning, and it was on YouTube at 7:03. So it was on YouTube like 20 minutes later, a little over 20 minutes later. So we shared it. It was a cool experience. We kind of celebrated in the office because something that, like, again, I'm low key. I'm an introvert. This is hard for me. And you'll notice sometimes my eyes dart away and things like that on camera, and that's because it's hard for me to focus just on that. And it's hard for me to stand here and just talk. So it's a big deal for us. And, I hope to have a long relationship with Local 4. I hope to do more with them and hope to do more just in the community and spread the word. We do business all over the United States. We have customers in a bunch of different states. And it's important for me as we go deeper into 2022 and beyond is to understand that just because you're not in the location, you can still leverage local media to spread the word because everything's on YouTube now. Everything's on, the internet. So you can share those links. You can share that with your customer base. And one of the coolest things, I had a customer call me Friday. So I'm shooting this on Wednesday morning, March 2nd. So last Friday they called me and they said, hey, I'm surprised you took our call since you're famous now. And it was just a cool experience. We had a conversation. We laughed about it for about 15 minutes. We had a deeper conversation, and it was just cool that they saw it live. And it was something that was really special to me and really special to us as a company and just moving forward. So look, I grew up in small town mid-Michigan. I never dreamed of being on TV. I never dreamed of owning a company. And now I have both. And my goal in life is to give back to communities, give back to the people, and help businesses protect themselves from cyber criminals and understand the risks that are in their business and kind of move forward. And that spot is something that kind of helps that. Yes, it was for home users because when you put stuff on the news, you got to be careful. You got to keep people's attention. And people are going to see that, and they care a lot about their home network, their privacy and things like that. And that's important. But that extends into business as well. Those devices still sneak into businesses, and something to take into consideration. So we do a lot more inside a business environment than we can do at a home environment. So I had to really structure my responses during that interview around, hey, what could a home user do? What could an average user do with minimal IT experience to be able to kind of protect their house? And that's kind of the way that we went with it. And I thought it turned out awesome. So let me know down below how you thought it went. We can put a link in there if you want. This is me being me. This is authentic. I'm always authentic with everybody. Like, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. I might do some product review stuff. I'm not sure. We're trying to figure out how to expand the media part of it and kind of give you guys things that you want to see. But we're going with theme months. If you've seen it, this month we're doing social engineering. Last month we did cyber liability insurance. In January, can't think today. January we did NIST cybersecurity framework. We have a 3-part webinar series coming up for that. Look out for that. We're going to be announcing that shortly. We're going to do a cyber liability insurance webinar. I'm trying to do more webinars. But what do you want? Comment down below. Whatever media format you're seeing this in, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, whatever, comment down below. Let me know. Like and subscribe to us. We want to give you content that you can use in your business. It's not just about us servicing you. Maybe you're not a customer for us. Maybe you're not a target prospect for us. But if I can give you a piece of advice, or if I can give you something that helps you in your business, that's all I'm looking for. So until next time, stay cyber safe.